All right, first we go to England, and you know why. King Charles' Ascension, for 73-year-old King Charles, the first son of Queen Elizabeth II, the British monarch who passed on Thursday at 96, the wait is over. He's the longest king in waiting in British history. And in many ways, Charles had been the first modern heir to the British throne. He got sent off to school rather than being privately tutored at home. He earned a Bachelor of Arts degree at Cambridge. King Charles served in both the Royal Air Force and Navy and was therefore deployed on several warships during the 70s. His public life had been defined by the women he shared it with. At first, Lady Diana Spencer seemed the perfect partner after their wedding became a worldwide media spectacle. Today, at 73, former Prince Charles' father and grandfather is King Charles II. Nobody saw this coming.
No one lives forever. The Queen had, she had a great time on earth. She lived well, she ruled well, and she died in peace, according to what he told us.
Yeah, yeah.
So, I mean, she was the longest...
no, 10 years.
Do you get it?
70 years, yeah.
No one is yet to beat that. And I don't see Charles. Charles can't beat that because he's in his 70s already. Who knows, though? Maybe we'll live up to 140.
Yeah, Tuji, King Charles III. I thought I said the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, King Charles II.
We talk about the women in his life. You remember the current woman now? Camilla.
Parker Bowles.
I heard she's the consort.
Yeah, I think that's the official title of the wife of the reigning king. And there's something I drew from what you said, that was he expected at death or was he unexpected? I think it was actually going to happen at 96. She got there at 25, over 71 there.
Yeah, the Queen's mother passed at 103. So you would naturally assume that longevity is
well, it's part of, yeah. So by extension, that means King Charles is going to be over 100 too, which means it's because he's around 73 years old now. And if you are saying they have longevity in their family, that's about 27 years, 100, and are you saying it's going to be about 27 years now?
Well, leave this mathematics alone. Yeah, Ibn Abbas, can we look at King Charles III? Mama had grace, panache, and what have you. Mama had it all. But for King Charles, it's a tall order.
It is. However, I just wish that everyone would allow him be himself, because you see, a lot of times we expect, to see a lot of Queen Elizabeth in Prince Charles.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not possible. Irrespective, it's not possible. And then again, to go back to whether her death was expected. I mean, over about a year ago, she had been off and on the hospital. So, and he had already taken charge of a lot of things. Like I read that he stepped in for her at the Easter Maudi service.
So we are looking at King Charles III now.
So I believe that he should be allowed to sit on that throne and do it his own way without going outside of the norm. But nobody should, I mean, it's not fair comparing two personalities.
There's no basis for it.
I mean, there's no basis. They should allow him be Prince Charles III.
Yeah. Balaji, the women in King Charles's life.
You see, I'm comfortably satisfied by one fact, and that is he seems to have come of age. He seems to have matured, at 73. Unlike in those days, in those turbulent period when he was married to Lady Diana, before they eventually got separated. It was quite a turbulent period with a lot of things happening, scandals that are there, And with this woman there, Camilla, that was like, you know, a side chick then,
Yeah.
you know, was a major problem because that marriage was not an enjoyable one for Princess Diana then. And everybody knew that there was going to be a problem. But with Princess Diana out of the picture now, and the fact that Prince Charles had got married to Camilla, the love of his life, I think he settled down. And you discover that we never had much scandal or anything coming from Prince Charles, except from the issue from the two sons and all those things, you know. So I think he settled down, and I think we should expect something much more matured in his tenure, in his reign, and I think the reality is always built in them, you know. So
Yeah. Even are you in any way disturbed by the signals we are getting from East Africa? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Queen Elizabeth was a mere 25, 26-year-old when they visited, himself and the husband visited East Africa at the height of the Mau Mau Wahala in the region.
Well, you see, like he rightly said, plenty water don't pass on the bridge.
But
So-
you know, wash the bridge away.
So I think he must have taken a lot of, you know, he must have learned a lot from his mom in terms of, you know, conflict resolutions and all that. So he's going to come from a different angle. Nobody should expect him to do exact same like his mother did. He should be allowed to be himself. He was brought up to be a prince, and he was brought up to rule a nation, I mean a kingdom. So let's wait and give him the chance to be himself.
Toji, the paparazzi won't allow royalty to behave normally, you know. And you talk about women. Many great men in history had been messed up by their women.
Yeah.
You remember from your Garden of Eden?
Yeah. Yeah, but let me still say...
Your Samson and Delilah?
Samson and Delilah, yeah. You know, but let me still say something. Prince Charles or King Charles
King Charles III.
has matured.
Okay.
And I am sure that we've not had any significant scandal attached to him since he got married to Camilla, like I said earlier. And at his age, 73, what is he looking for again? Is he, you know, what is he looking for in a woman? He has his wife, he has his children that are almost a grandfather. So so I don't think women will be a major issue with him right now. And even the ghost of Diana, that one has been buried. You know, I'm not sure anything is like to come from there. You know, and like I said, he has one thing going for him. Unlike the mother, and you know, the mother was educated, private tutor was given to them. She was educated in the palace with the sister Margaret. You know, that one that died. You know, he wasn't educated like that. He went out and
To the public school,
and he mixed with people. So that will also come in handy for him in terms of you know, relating with people. And you have seen from the clip we have seen of him, he has this thing about see the respect that people accord to him, see the way they look at him, the adoration and everything.
Yeah.
People want to touch him, you know. So I think he wouldn't really have much problem in terms of his tenure, his reign as the king of England, you know.
Yeah, even about the paparazzi, the photographers.
They're always
Won't
there.
let you be.
They are always there.
Yeah, always there.
And I'm sure over the years, he must have learned how to put them at bay and how to handle whatever scandal they might want to, you know, bring up and all that. So I for goodness sakes, 73-year-old man. He has been through a lot. Yeah. He has learned a lot. In fact, his season is ready. It's like the mom deliberately had to live so long for him to garner all that he would need to be on that throne. So he's ready. Yeah. So whatever paparazzi is bringing, I'm sure he can handle them.
Yeah, at 73, yeah.
Yeah, okay. From the Journalist Hangout Studios, we share the grief of the moment and wish Queen Elizabeth II eternal rest, peaceful rest in the bosom of the Lord. All right, to our next story, All right, in politics, being a pacifist means that you must also carry a loaded gun. The bellyache in the opposition People's Democratic Party, PDP, is far from over. Whereas the Rivers State governor and party headache, if you like, Nyesom Wike, insists that the party chairman must resign for there to be peace.